Let's see. 6:02, 9:12. So I've been hiking for 5, 6, 7 minutes probably. That's interesting. Got a limb down in the ground there. Okay, I just found something. I'm not going to say for sure just yet. I hadn't walked over here and looked at this, but this looks like it fell out of the same tree. That's weird. Gotten 2 weird messages on, one on my GoPro, and now one here with this with my camcorder. When I cut my GoPro on back at the trailhead, it had a message on it that said repair incomplete or repair unsuccessful. I've never seen a message like that. And then I cut this thing on to record this right here, and this thing says cannot communicate with battery pack. Do you still want to use this battery pack? I don't know if this thing's recording or not, to be totally honest. Now I just lost the the power on this camera right here. It just died on me. And that battery was not close to being dead. Man, that thing's down in there too. I'm looking to see where it might have fell from. Like I said, it could have fell from anywhere, but that honestly doesn't look like the same kind of tree in a way. Let me back over here. I don't think that's the same tree. Well, yeah. I mean, that one is. That one is. I mean, is it possible that this thing fell out and embedded itself? It's possible. But when you start adding up the math, you start having electronic issues. I may have to run back and get my camera and take some pictures of that. That's strange. I could change out this battery real quick. I think I'll do that. Trying to see what the GPS is doing. shaky right now. There's the other battery. I know this battery here is fully charged. Okay, get all this back on. All right, I got a ping on the GPS. All right. Let's see what happens when I cut this battery on now. Okay, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool at all. That wasn't cool at all. Okay, something big, something large, while I had my back turned, just did something over there on the other side of on the other bank, the opposite bank. And I'm not gonna lie, that made the hair on the back of my neck stand straight up. All right, this camera seems to be doing okay, but and that didn't, the sound of it didn't sound right. That didn't sound like a deer moving or a hog or, you know, something like that. That sounded like, all right, I'm just gonna come out and say it. It sounded like what a person would do, like somebody. (9:20), 6/2/2024. Something big just moved over there, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that was kind of unnerving. I turned my back a little while ago after changing this battery out on this camcorder that failed to get that. And no sooner do I turn my back, something big moves over here on this other side. And it wasn't something running away. It wasn't something getting out of the neighborhood, you know, like a hog or a deer or something like that. It was like something was repositioning itself. But the way it repositioned itself just didn't. It felt aggressive. It felt. Didn't feel good. It didn't feel like something a natural animal would do. And I know what's out here. This is the first time I've ever had electronic issues. All right, I'm gonna get a close-up of this. I can't tell where this come from, if it come from this tree or not. There are breaks up there. It's possible that this fell and embedded itself. But that's in there, man. That's like way down in the ground. I mean, I hate to say bluff charge, but whatever that was, it wanted me to hear it. And I think it's telling me that, you know, you've been here long enough. And I probably have, but that was something else there now. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get back to the vehicle. Again, I would say that that's inconclusive, kind of, sorta, but at the same time, I don't know that that fell out of that tree. I can't say it did, I can't say it didn't, but it's shoved in the ground real deep. So I don't know. And now I feel like I'm being watched. And I feel like there's something over there on that side, that bank, side of the bank, watching me. And I'm really starting to wonder if that wasn't maybe some type of bluff charge. First time on this trail I find a stick shoved in or a limb shoved in the ground that may or may not have happened naturally. Battery starts acting crazy and stupid. GoPro is trying to repair itself. And then something huge and big jumps behind me on the opposite side of this bank. First time here and I got a welcome. I really feel like whatever that was an aggressive move to get me to get out of here. I think that was something making an aggressive show and noise. I mean, it really did. You know, the more I think about it, you know, the way the hair on the back of my neck and everything stood up, and the shock and sound of it, it really, it was almost like a charge, like it was coming up at me. Started to think maybe it was a bluff charge of some kind. All right, here's another thing that I just noticed. Back here behind me, it's real quiet. Just heard something back that way. Yep, I think that was a bluff charge of not very intensive. Whoa. Something just crossed the trail back there behind me. It was kind of a reddish orange. It went from what's now my right to the left, crossed over, heading for the bank. I barely saw it. It was reddish orange. It wasn't a deer, wasn't a hog, wasn't a bear. It was reddish orange. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and go back. And I'm just gonna let this film behind me.